All right.
I'm just bigger than where everyone
You go to the hotel, you go walk around. Five o'clock, everything starts. 4:30.
Three together.
We can't find Matt. I called him twice.
Where's that coming from?
What's that?
That's Trev, we're going to take one as a group and that's it.
Here we go. Y'all want to be there with me? You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be with me. Like, come on, man. Y'all go do something else with y'all life. Clickbait pages, y'all better stop. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, if something bad gonna happen to y'all, y'all keep doing that. Y'all better stop that. I ain't playing. Y'all better stop. All the clickbaiting pages. You know, when we was sitting down and I was at my papa shop, we was talking about my family. What was they gonna do while I was in there signing stuff? I had all my family there. And that's why she did. That's why she said she's gonna stay there so they can get stuff. That's why she said she's gonna sit there so they can get stuff, have fun there. She wanted to go back. They wanted to go back. Someone wanted to go back to the hotel. She's mixed. She's black and Mexican, bro. She's Mexican. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. She's not a snow bunny. Why do everybody think she's white? She's not white, bro. She's black and Mexican.
Even if she is white, why the does it matter?
It don't matter, but then again, it's like, bro, if y'all actually pay attention, we said this multiple times. She's mixed. How many times you want me to tell y'all she's not white? Do we gotta go there again, chat? Do I need to show another picture of her and her parents?
You ain't got to. You ain't got to get my soul.
And chat, it don't matter. Even if she was to just be white, why does that matter? Skin tone shouldn't matter. We in 2024.
I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated look the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who was a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis. So I have never dated the same type physically. I don't care about what people look like or what they can give me. I date people for who they are as a person, how they honor God, and how they treat the people around them. And Travis is all the above. So when I said he wasn't my type, I meant because he was younger than me. I had never dated no one younger than me, and he had cheated on his girlfriend. I don't know if your type is cheaters, but mine isn't. So no, he wasn't my type at first off of those two things, but that didn't discredit the fact that I was attracted to him. That's obviously why I gave him a chance. And then I learned he truly is a phenomenal and wonderful human being, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're still together to this day. So that's that. Okay, the next clip was at the game after they just won like their last game. People thought I was upset with him celebrating with cheerleaders. I don't know where that came from because he never celebrated with cheerleaders. So that I don't know where that started, but that's not what I said. But what y'all didn't see before the clip, me and him were talking. We had already interacted. I had already said congratulations. I had already kissed him over the fence that we couldn't get through. So the real reason why I was mad is because the security, and you can ask any of the family members who was actually there, they didn't want no one to storm the field. So they had 1,000 security people holding everyone back. But the people in the field were like, let the family down. Like, the family can come down. So everyone was going back and forth. I was arguing with the security guard because he wouldn't let no family through, but they let the cheerleaders on the opposing team get through the fences. So I was like, so when I finally got down to the field, that's why I told Travis, like, he had already seen it. I had already congratulated him. We had already spoke, got on the field, and then I was upset because I had just finished arguing with somebody. And then what y'all don't see after 5-second clip is right after that, I let it go. I was like, you know what, like, celebrate. We took pictures. We were with our families. And then we went to his meet and greet, had another wonderful event there. That's all that happened in that. That was literally that. Nothing. It was not deeper than anyone made it out to be. And yeah. Next clip, the Adidas pop-up shop this past weekend. People are saying that I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here? That's not what I said. First of all, I said, baby, do you want me to sit here, or do you want me to go with the family, or do you want me to come with you? Because what y'all don't know, again, off of a 7-second clip, is those weren't fans, by the way. He had already finished that part. He had finished meeting with the fans. I was there the entire time, taking pictures, talking to them, everything. The girls that were there, they were the Adidas, they worked for Adidas. So we were taking pictures for social post. That's who those people were. I wasn't annoyed with no fans at all. I'm never annoyed with fans. So that's what that was. And then Travis was getting ready to leave. He had to be at a rehearsal for the Heisman ceremony. They had to do walkthroughs and stuff like that. So I was asking him, I was like, do you want me just to sit here? Do you want me to go back to the hotel? Like, do you want me to wait for our family? Because his family was in there shopping. Because Adidas let them go pick out stuff in the store. It's like a 4-story Adidas. So they're all doing that. And I was like, what do you want me to do? Like, do I stay here? Do I come with you? Like, what? And he was like, you could do what you want. Like, you could sit there. You can go shop. You can come to the hotel. You can walk around. That's what he was saying to me. I don't know. Like I said, the things that I see people make up is truly crazy because it's not what happened. And I just think people are just finding every single little thing and trying to make it something it's not. And then bird brain individuals are just accepting what they see online. Okay, now the last thing, this actual Heisman ceremony. This is making me so mad because anyone who knows me knows I support Travis in every win, everything he does, because I truly, truly love that man. He is perfect in my eyes. So, when his name was called, I instantly was gonna, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there and then y'all said Coach Prime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. Like, and once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. As soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. But then there was a camera right in front of Coach Prime, and I knew they were going to film that moment, and because of how people are online, I was like, I don't want to be in that shot, so I'm going to sit down. So I try to sit down so I'm not in the camera while I'm crying. People are going to be like, oh, why is she crying? Like, you know, stuff like that. And so I got out of the camera purposefully so they can have their moment. That's all it was. No one told me to stand up. No one had to tell me to celebrate with him. I was just sitting there crying. I wanted to take it in myself too. I was super excited for him. But I wanted the moment to be about him and his family. And that's another thing. People are like, why did he sit next to her? Why was his mom? We had assigned seats. We had assigned seats. I didn't have a choice where I sat. They are obviously going to put someone and their partner together. So I had the seat right next to him because that was my assigned seats. I didn't have a choice. And then the hugging thing. Travis came and hugged me because he just went down the line. I was first in line, then his mom, then Coach Prime. He came straight to me first. I didn't tell him to do that. I didn't have to tell him to do anything. He's a grown man. He can do what he wants. But yeah, everyone is making this crazy narratives in their head. So I just wanted to clear it up. And that is the truth. That's what happens in all those videos. And I will not be addressing this again. I didn't want to address it, but here we are.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and like I said before, man, I can't help but laugh at this nigga Travis Hunter, dog. No matter what, I want to see dog win, dog. I rock with that nigga Travis Hunter, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he just come off as a genuine nigga, just being himself, and the way he be popping and turning up on his streams and stuff. Him being lit, athlete, whole lit, college career, Heisman Trophy winner. I want to see dog go up, bro. I can see he just genuinely got a good heart, living his life, having fun, being himself and stuff like that. But that nigga is entertaining. And with everything going on, I did want to make sure I let her full side of the story get out here. It was real long. I normally don't do the videos like that, but I wanted her to get her side and everything like that too, since I covered the other stuff. And I do got to say this, like I said before, it all goes back to that original clip when it comes to how the internet is receiving it. Her saying that he was not her type at first is just one of them things you can't say when you're dealing with somebody who's an athlete, with these things that we've seen in the past, and the internet, the fans, the people in the comments. When you say, well, he wasn't my type at first, they're going to say, well, what you mean? And that's going to become a headline, that's going to become a topic, and it's going to have people in the scope. And then after that, and she described the other two videos that seemed like they was getting into it. And with the first one, niggas didn't really see what it was about. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody see what they was arguing over, but it just looked like she was pulling away from him. She was upset, which it could have most definitely been that. But that second one, it's the body language that he even had in himself when he was kind of talking to her like, man, what's going on? Like, he looking over there, everybody gonna be like, man, why is he, into it? And they got fans right there in front of this, in front of that, no matter who it was or workers. It's like, well, dang, you arguing with people in front of them again and stuff. Now, the one with the Heisman Trophy ceremony, that could have been whatever, but people took that. They looking for their flaw. Like I said, it all goes back to the conversation of her saying that, hey, he wasn't my type at first. Because once people hear that, they attack that, they address that, and they see that they can get a response out of that, they look at like, hey, we found that pressure point right here, and this is something that's a storyline that we can watch, make predictions on, and things of that nature. So you gotta know when and when not to respond or give it attention. But she did that again tonight, and she came and gave us some more information that she decided to volunteer, that he DM'd her when he had a girlfriend. And I'm like, wow, why come on here and tell us that? You could have just left it where it was at. Don't come tell him that. You just gave him something else to throw into about. It's just the way the game goes on the internet and stuff like that. They're gonna pick that apart. For me, I just say for any couple, any woman, whether she said that in the beginning or not, whether she said he wasn't my type at first or not, any type of event, man, don't let it be seen on camera like you're not interested, you don't want to be here. Don't have it when my body language is on camera where, hey, it look like I'm upset or you making me mad, because at the end of the day, he is the star. He is the breadwinner. He is the provider. He is the guy that this whole ship is about. And if you're going to be aboard that ship, you got to play that game, and you got to keep that smile on your face at all times, man. Nobody's going to have a perfect relationship. People are going to argue. People are going to fuss. People are going to have disagreements. But if you keep doing it in public, people are going to run off with these things, and we going to look at it, and not just me, just anybody, like, man, dang, they really tripping right now. And when you are a nigga of a status like him, one of the top athletes in the country, people gonna be like, hey, man, his girl should know, like, hey, what you mad about, man? We do this in private. We got everybody watching us. We know the cameras is rolling out while we out in public. We got to make sure, even if it ain't all up and down, when we come out in the public, we got to make it look like it's all good. Because once it ain't good in the public and we show we ain't good in the public, it's downhill after that. Because this is what comes with being famous and dating a top level athlete. So somebody that's cold as a nigga like that. But overall, man, Travis Hunter keep going up, bro. I want to see Dog win regardless, no matter what he got going on. I'm a fan. That nigga been going crazy in college. Shout out to the whole Colorado Buffaloes. All the college athletes, man, who finna get into the NFL this year, man. Congratulations to all of them. Him winning the Heisman Trophy, man. Just some more entertainment. Tell me what y'all think, man. They gonna be all right. They'll figure it out. Stay on your pivot. More coming for shit show.